Tuesday, Wednesday, once again, the entire attention of England focuses on the semi-final of the EFL Cup. And the good thing about this one is that if you make a mistake, you can correct it. Because it's going to be double legs. So it's going to be both home and away games.
But it's not a clash between the big teams.
But it's definitely the big teams. And one of these four teams is the defending champion. And it looks like defending champion is the smallest team of the four teams. So, but then we see how it goes. But then let's talk about the biggest one first. Chelsea against Arsenal. Now, everyone was saying that Liam Rosenau, Chelsea.
Leave my manager alone now.
But then we know that this is the big test. This is when the work starts. So what do we expect from Liam Rosenau ahead of Arsenal? This is where we know the stuff is made. You beat Arsenal, everybody looks at you and say, oh, like
this guy has yes.
Like this guy gets something. So what do you expect from this guy, Liam Rosenau?
Blue is the color.
Football is the game.
Football is the game. 3 point, okay, winning in the bag. We want to win. We are coming. We are playing.
What's
we are playing for? So we are playing for Stamford Bridge.
Wait, you are talking about.
We've won this match already. I mean, they came to Stamford Bridge.
Please, what is the meaning of?
They came to Stamford Bridge with Saka, with who else came? They came with their full complement of their squad to Stamford Bridge, and they played 1-1. Imagine. Now they are coming.
Gabriel was not there.
Those two of them.
You are talking about Arsenal.
You had Gyökeres.
Do you even think Arteta will start both of them in this? I mean, it's the EFL Cup.
Yeah.
It's not the there is Premier League this weekend though.
He has no.
There is Premier League this weekend though. So you don't go say because
if he doesn't start them
on Wednesday, say he will come use all the starting level.
If he
is where we're expecting him to maybe start maybe use
Eze started over the Eze played 90 minutes over the weekend. Waneri played around 70 minutes.
Maybe use
I think personally with Arteta I know.
So he has already done the resting of the players against.
Do you understand?
Against
yes.
Portsmouth. They played Portsmouth, so and they were happy.
So
they were happy.
He will use the full complement of the team.
If not full, let's say 90% full, because well, I know Bucharest will also start, but King Kai will be watching, and King Jesus will also be like, well, let's see what's going on. But definitely, though, it's going to be a very interesting match because. Looking at the performance of Chelsea against Charlton Athletic, though we can't use that to judge. Chelsea played brilliantly. I think that was the best game.
We scored 5.
That was the best game Joel Ato has played for Chelsea.
And he played. I'm sure you know that if you look at it one kind, that was a bad thing. He played
against Charlton Athletic.
And that's this particular system is playing.
So it's looking like
he's similar system. I don't know how to play it like that.
He's looking like he's sticking to his gun. He used Ato to sort of balance up the defense, and the guy moves into the defense sometimes. He just
no, though Arteta, even Guardiola used to play that this sometimes on the ball, off the ball. So
he used to use Jones for that.
So you can also play it.
But practically, can also not keep up with Arteta.
Well, I mean, a lot of managers have actually been questioning themselves. Can they keep up with Arteta? And Arteta has outsmarted them. But then this is Chelsea. You can't come to Chelsea and you can't be doubting yourself that can I keep up with Arteta? You must surpass Arteta.
You know the good thing that happened over the weekend that I know Rosen will be having a very big headache now. Out of the 4 goals we scored on Sunday, 3 were corners.
And you just appointed a training special. I
was just a training special. So I think Rosen will be like,
score again. Now only and
most people were like they were being physical, man-to-man marking, aggressive. No problem, corner will come. We're just putting it.
I mean, if you look at Chelsea right now, I think one thing we enjoy most is set piece. Yeah, some people might say, we consider 2 against Bournemouth set piece. Forget, we have a new coach in Liam Rosenau.
But let's talk about tactical. It was Charlton, so it was expected that he was going to rest players. So we probably have not seen his best 11.
Yes, definitely.
So he's going to attempt to put his best 11 out against Arsenal, who are the players that you are expecting to see? Because I don't know if Andre Santos is going to be his guy in the midfield.
No,
I'm not
Santos
sure
won't be.
Hacho is going to be his guy.
Cucurella is coming
you know,
back.
Cucurella is probably
against
coming.
Saka.
You know, I don't know if Liam Delap will be his guy. I don't know
Up
if
front.
Gittins on the right and
No.
Garnacho on the left
No,
are going to be his. When there's Neto and there's
Estevao.
Estevao and all that. So feels like we're not sure yet what to expect against Arsenal.
Yes, I think that's why I like this manager. He's playing mind games with Arteta. Because if you look at what he brought out against Charlton Athletic, you look at
That's
you
against
can't even
Charlton. That's not a mind game. That's against Charlton.
but still,
But he's not trying to show his hand too much.
yes, he's not trying to show even Arteta will be
You
confused.
keep guessing until that game.
Arteta will be confused as to who the personnel he wants to use against Charlton
And
Athletic.
how he wants to deploy.
Yeah, and he wants to deploy them. So he's a manager that has this ability to surpass Arteta tactically.
So battle with the unknown. How does Arteta handle that? You are going against a manager who, if it was Maresca, you would know that okay, these are Maresca.
Yeah.
He probably do it.
You
But
move
this
like
is a
predictable.
guy that you don't really know how he's going to set up. You
know,
don't
at
really
times-
know how he's going to deploy these players.
You know-
So how do you prepare for that kind of thing?
Thank you. At times, when things happen like this, just like I think it was an interview I watched with Van Persie said during Wenger's era, Wenger doesn't develop a game plan using the opponent's tactics. Just go and play your football. And at times during the pitch, during the match, you start using your in-game tactics. And let's not forget that Arteta has the resources
Yeah.
on the bench. So even though, and let's not forget that Rosemary is coming from a team. It can be studied. He personally not study his team in Chelsea. He personally can be studied using his games at Strasbourg.
His philosophy, his
Yes,
tactics,
his mentality,
Yeah.
the way he wants a game to be played. So, and
The way
we
he
all know
makes his
Arteta.
sense.
Arteta is also a brilliant coach.
Yeah.
So I believe Arteta will maneuver. But looking at our own team, if Rosuna want anything good in that match to come out for him, I think he needs to capitalize on our left back. I think that's the only weakness.
Luis
we have.
Kelly?
Yes.
You
it's
don't
our
see
weakest-
Campbell playing there.
Campbell is injured. I don't know the extent of his injury. I don't know
Calafiri
if
is not back.
Calafiri is also not back.
Skelly is still.
So if Skelly is playing, that place is a ready-made weakness, like a fixed weakness for Arsenal in that match. And if you look at the game against Liverpool, Frimpong didn't do anything in the first half. But once Nkapi was injured, got out, and Skelly was brought in, Frimpong started showing. And Frimpong with Salah or any formidable attacker that day, Liverpool should have scored. So even against Portsmouth, Skelly was still shaky against Portsmouth. So I think Arteta needs to work on that left back.
The confidence of last season is gone.
It's gone.
Okay, let's talk about prediction. So this first leg of us is the first leg. So
Yes,
it's not about
first
who's
leg.
getting into the final.
Yes.
It's not about who's getting the advantage. Who gets the advantage at Stamford Bridge?
Stamford Bridge, Chelsea obviously. Chelsea 3-0.
That means there'll be no second leg now.
We are winning.
No,
we are winning
no
this
need
thing
to
in the
go to
first leg.
Emirates.
We are winning this thing in the first leg.
Atasa!
We are winning this in first leg.
Atasa!
It's not like a walk over. They don't need to come. They don't need to come. Say we've won already 3-0.
Talking about if I want to talk being an Arsenal fan, I'm going to say we are going to win, but I know it's not going to be an easy fixture anyways. So at the first leg at Chelsea home, I don't know what I'm saying to draw.
They'll go and finish them at the end.
Yes, the Emirates will bury them.
All right, quickly, let's talk about the other semi-final game. The defending champions Newcastle up against Manchester City. And it just happens that when Newcastle won it, they had to go through
City,
Manchester City to win it. So in a way, it's revenge
For City.
for City. But also, when Newcastle have played City this season, City have also struggled. So it feels like it's becoming a regular thing that when Newcastle and City
Play.
play
City struggles.
City struggles, another one comes up. Of course, it's going to be a double-legged affair, but then it's Newcastle hosting first, and then they go back to the Emirates in about a week's time. So, what do we expect from this game? Yeah, Rodri is back. Antoine Semenyo is there now. One goal, one assist in the 10-0 win over etc. I mean, it looks like and Doku is also back, so it could be Doku, Semenyo, who knows. So maybe a better Manchester City this time as to last season.
Well, if you look at it, I think one thing City is going to rule is that their defense.
That's the issue.
Kusanov
defense.
and that young man.
That was recalled.
Against Otamade.
Akoila, what they call him.
Yeah.
That
So
was called-
both Kusanov and the other guy would need to be on their A game. I think
But
this.
I don't know Pep Guardiola problem.
But
Nico
Ake-
Gonzalez
but
can be
But I
converted.
thought Ake was.
Even Nico
I
Gonzalez
don't, yeah,
can be
Ake is available. I
But
don't
he
think
doesn't trust-
I don't think he trusts Ake
and I don't
too much to
think
play that
Ake
left
is
back.
match fit because he
Yeah.
just came back from injury.
Yeah, so he doesn't trust Ake too much to play as a centre back for him.
And they saw that Kondi, can they recall him from Inter?
Yeah, I think they sold.
Was it sale or loan?
I
No,
think it was
also
was he on loan?
I think
Because
he only
we are getting to that point where they can start because they record this guy.
The other guy from Watford.
Akurela or whatever his name is. So
Well,
maybe they could recall her
I don't know. I think there's probably
because Botamade
And Jan
Visa with the likes of Jacob Murphy
And also
One
those
thing-
Bruno
one-
Guimaraes.
One thing is assured in that game.
you know,
They'll
and
be
then
goals.
and then of course the Bados in the midfield.
Yes, they'll be
Guimaraes, Tonali, Jolinton.
goals. There'll be goals.
Definitely.
But I don't know. I still believe either Nico Gonzalez or Nico can be converted. Let's not forget. I think he will train
So
Chelsea.
If
Yes.
he
Spain-
converts Rodri
Spain-
to a centre back,
Spain
Yeah.
used no. Let's talk about it. I know Rodri is older now, but I think Euro 2017 or Euro 2020, Rodri was used at the centre back for Spain. Then Busquets was still on fire, so it was Rodri at the centre back, Busquets at the midfield.
that's because he had Busquets in his front.
No, I'm just telling you. I'm not
Who
talking
is
about Rodri this
better
time.
than Rodri? At that
No,
time, Busquets was
Yes,
better.
that's what I'm talking
Who
about.
is
This
better
now.
than
I'm not talking about Rodri now. I'm just using
No,
that.
I'm even saying that, you know, if you have maybe a player who can play the position as well as a Rodri will, maybe you can do that. But
No, I'm talking about Nico now. Nico can be converted. He has the height to a CB.
center back.
He has the height. He has the
What?
physicality.
Or
He
does
has
that
the
the
discipline.
physicality now?
Yes,
I don't think he has the physicality.
he has the physicality. Nico. He even has the mentality because he knows how to commit all these professional small
Or not
fouls.
to read the game.
Yes, he knows how to read the game. So I still believe comparing him to Kusanov and that young guy, I still believe
But then-
he stand a better chance.
But then those two guys, Kusanov and the other guy, have been the one playing the last two games for
And
Manchester
what was the
City.
result?
City won the last one. And
That
they
was
drew.
against Leicester City.
They
How about
drew.
the previous ones?
They drew the
drew
last
two
one.
games. I think they considered 2 goals or so.
They drew the last one. That shows you that he trusts them enough to play against Chelsea. Trusts them enough to play against Brighton.
Yeah, I know. I'm not
And-
I'm not even talking about it. That's what you know how I started. I said I don't know why Guardiola can't do that because that's also an option.
Yeah, he's an option, but he
Arteta
won't want to
converted,
convert.
instead of using Mal Simons and all these guys who have that are younger age at the defense. Arteta converted the Clarence to a right back.
But you want to use.
And we have seen Christian Nogard play severally as
As a centre back, even
Still
we've seen
did that
Szoboszlai
Play
play as a right back.
as
too.
a right back,
So
yeah.
there are some players that have the charisma to play multiple positions. Reece James was converted from right back to DM.
Okay, well, the young man is called Max Allen.
Max Allen, yeah.
Max Allen.
So well, let's
So who gets this?
First leg.
Of course, I think it's advantage City because you try to get something at the St. James Park and then maybe you go and kill them at the Etihad.
But I'm leaning slightly towards Newcastle getting this one over City at Jesus Park.
But
Due to the fact-
not decisive enough.
Yeah, not decisive
to decide.
enough. Not decisive
So there will
enough.
still be a game to be played.
Definitely.
At the
At
end.
Etihad. At Etihad.
Sorry, at the at the
Yeah,
end.
I feel it's probably if Newcastle are going to win, it's a slim victory. But I'm still going with a 2-2 draw.
Okay, you heard it. EFL Cup awaits. The final ticket is the prize, but it's just going to be the first half of the semi-final games because it's just going to be the first leg. But then still, it could be important. There are some fixtures that are over after the first leg because the wins are just so emphatic. There's nothing you can do. Well, let's know what you think. Arsenal against Chelsea,
Yes.
Newcastle against Manchester City. Who makes it to this year's EFL Cup final?
Chelsea, Newcastle.
Let's know in the comment section if you agree with him. I'm sure Tuna.
I'm playing against our junior brother.
I'm sure
Okay.
Tuna will feel okay. Who makes it to the final? I know you will say Chelsea, Newcastle, but who makes it to the final? For you? Arsenal. Who would you rather play in the final?
I'd rather play.
Man City or
Don't play Newcastle.
I'd rather play Newcastle.
Okay.
Though I know they're a very formidable opponent, but I still believe they are prone to error. The experience of Guardiola is like a thorn in our
And
flesh.
Guardiola, whose season, who this season maybe his final season is trying to end.
Then secondly, I don't know. I see
personally as an Arsenal fan, I know it will also happen with our manager. Anything that has to do with Guardiola, I just want to avoid it. I just want to avoid it. Anything that has to do with Pep Guardiola, please, just I prefer Barcelona in that final than Man City. I prefer Bayern Munich. I prefer PSG rather than Man City.
Okay, so who do you think will play the final, this year's final of the EFL Cup? Arsenal, Manchester City, Chelsea, Newcastle? Let's know in the comment section.